Guys, if you've been struggling to find entries on gold, this is the video that you're supposed to watch. This video is going to be an eye-opener to you to help you understand how you can trade gold, especially using the one candlestick strategy that I've taught you guys on the channel. Without wasting time, guys, if you're new to the channel, give a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome. So guys, without wasting time, let's go onto the screen and let me show you guys how to trade this and what my analysis is. But before we do that, don't take any of this information as financial advice. This is just my technical analysis and how I view the markets. So guys, let's go on the screen. Let's get started. This is the screen and we are on the gold chart. As you can see, this is a 15 minutes time frame, but we're not going to start looking at it from the 15 minutes time frame, guys. Before I go forward, if you're looking for a very good prop firm that you can trade with, look no further. Leveraged is here to get you funded. You can start your trading journey with Leveraged to getting yourself funded this year. I've shown you guys in a couple of videos how I am able to trade my prop firm challenges, especially using Leveraged. I got a 50k account with Leveraged and I've been able to pass phase 1, pass phase 2, get funded, and actually I'm in the process of trending my funded account, which I will also bring you guys update videos very soon. They have account sizes ranging from $10,000 to $200,000, and all these cost you only $8.88 for you to get started, and you pay only the full amount when you have passed. They also have this popular one which is called the sprint challenge. The sprint challenge means you just have to achieve a profit target of 2% to get a funded account, and then you can also request your payout that same day. So guys, use the link in the description, get yourself started with Leveraged, and use the discount code that I'll leave in the description of the video so that you can also get onto your journey to getting funded. So guys, let's get back onto the video. So here we are actually on the gold chart. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys what I am seeing with gold and how I actually trade gold, right? So many of you guys have been asking me why I'm not sharing gold trading signals. It's because gold is been consolidating. Just look at even on the 15 minutes chart here, right? Just have a look at this on the 15 minutes chart. It is just consolidating here. Even if you zoom out, I know some of you will say, but there are some trends within. These are just impulse movements here, which are very hard for you to detect. Sometimes you may not be able to catch the trade when it is still down, and you catch it maybe when it is moved a little bit, like maybe when it has gone here. You can't get a 1 to 2 here. The risk to reward will be bad, you can see. So it is very difficult for you to actually catch the reversals like here, and then you enter trade from up here like this, stop loss here, and then you catch like a 1 to 2, a clean 1 to 2 like this. It's very difficult because we don't know how the market reverses or when exactly it reverses, right? So most of the traders will either get into the market after a break of this level of structure right here. Maybe they will enter trade here and then use this as the stop loss, and you can see this will not give you a 1 to 2. So gold has been really consolidating for quite some time, and it's been really a pain to many people. All right, many people who are trading only gold have been going through a losing streak. So how do I trade gold and what am I looking at for gold at this moment, right? So we are going to go to the monthly chart so that I can explain to you guys my approach and show you guys what I'm looking at for gold, because many of you guys really trade gold and you want to see how to trade gold properly using the one candlestick strategy and also the market structure approach that I actually teach. Right, so here we've come to the monthly chart. This is a monthly chart, guys. Comment down below if you have any questions regarding the one candlestick strategy or CRT. Just comment down below, guys. Let's engage with the video so that I can see what you guys are actually having difficulty with, right? So on the monthly chart, we definitely see that gold is on an uptrend. There is no doubt about that. We have an uptrend on gold. However, when we zoom out, let's just zoom out and we see. Now, when you zoom out, you will see that the price action since gold was introduced into these charting platforms, you can see That's around 1971, around there in the 70s. Gold has been creating an uptrend with a very long period of consolidation from 1985 to around 2004, 2005. That's when it started really giving us that strong movement now, right? Because many people were starting to do online trading around this time. So it's really started rocketing from there. But what I want you to see or notice is that last 2 to 3 months, gold produced the largest bearish reversal ever in the history of its chart or of its price action. This red candle alone produced the highest volume or trading volume that gold has ever experienced in the last 40-50 years. It has not experienced that kind of a move except for the last 3 months. Just this bearish candle produced the largest move on gold, right? Also, this bullish candle right here, which created this week, has the largest volume of bullish or buying volume since gold was introduced onto these charting platforms, right? So this candle here had the highest bullish volume, and this candle here had the highest bearish volume, and all of them produced wicks on the opposite side. You can see here, this one produced a wick on top, and then this bearish candle produced a wick at the bottom. When this one produced a wick, it was followed by this bullish candle right here. And now when this bearish candle produced a wick, it was followed by a bearish candle. So after that, we expect that this next candle is going to push higher. Now guys, I want you to follow me systematically to see how you can also benefit from this technical analysis. Now, what I always tell you guys is when you're trading gold, you need to add psychological levels on your chart. Psychological levels are very important. If you watch my video, which I will leave at the end of this video, where I was showing you guys which currency pairs I'm looking to trade for 2026, I did that video in December. Guys, if you watch that video, you'll see that gold actually is respecting all that price action that I showed you guys. And I told you that gold moves according to psychological levels or psychological numbers, right? So what we are going to do, we just put like these levels here, and then we look at the nearest. So here we are going to put this at 6,000, right? Just double click on it, go to coordinates and type 6,000. Okay, 6,000. So that is the next psychological level right there. And then this one, we can bring it down here, and then we type 5,500, right? 5,500, like this. That's the next psychological level. And then this one, we are going to type 5,000. So just do in increments of 500 in this case. So the next one down will be 4,500 right here, right? Okay, and then let's add one more just below this so that we can accommodate for all the price action. So here, the next one down is 4,000, right? So these are the psychological levels that are nearby for gold at the moment. So we can see that gold has respected and tested this psychological level many times, right? There, and also now here. And then also on top, we see that the market tapped into that psychological level right there of 5,500, and it has closed below it, right? So we are looking at those psychological levels, right? Also, what I want to show you is when you look at this current price action on these last 2 months, we see that this current month has tapped into the 4,500 exactly, and now it has rejected. Last month did not manage to cross below 4,500, and also the previous month rejected the 4,500. It of course broke below, but it was not able to close below it. The previous month also tried to close below, but was not able to close below. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 months failing to break the 4,500 psychological level on gold. Now the next psychological level above is 5,000. So that can be a target if we get a buy trade. So what am I looking at here? I'm looking at this current candle. This is May 14th candle, right? It is actually printing a bullish candle after this rejection. Now when you look at this bullish candle, you can clearly see that it is forming a CRT model because this previous bearish candle's low was cleared by that bullish candle. You can see this bearish candle created a low, and this bullish candle cleared its low. If I increase the size, you can be able to see clearly. You see that wick at the bottom, this green candle's wick cleared that previous bearish candle's low. So that is forming a CRT model in an uptrend on a monthly chart, right? After that pullback of 2 months, this 2-month pullback. This current month is creating a bullish candle, which is creating a CRT model. So in this case, what I am looking at is I am going to mark this candle when it closes. Remember, this candle is open, so I will not take any trades until the month of May has ended and this CRT model has fully formed. Okay, that is if this month closes bullish. But this month can actually reverse and close bearish, which will invalidate this CRT model. So I'll just keep my eye on this until the month closes. If the month closes bullish, then I'll be able to mark this candle. The other thing is I am going to wait for the market to close ideally above this red candle right here. I want it to close above that red candle right there. That would give a very good setup if it closes above this red candle's high right here, just there. So if it closes above this red candle's high, the next psychological level would be 5,000. So that could be a target for a trade that I'll get on a lower time frame. And if it breaks above this psychological level, the most realistic target would be that psychological level of 5,500 on top. And also it will be that candle's high, that red candle's high. Those would be the targets that I'll be looking at for gold. So now let's go on to the lower time frame so that we can see. Let's look at the weekly chart. Keep your eye on the lines that we've drawn from the monthly, the levels we've looked at on the monthly. Now what we're seeing here is that the market is consolidating. You can see it's going up, going down, going up, going down within these two psychological levels here. It's bouncing within those two psychological levels. However, you can see down here, it created a very good CRT formation right here. As you see that this red candle's low was broken by this bullish candle, but this candle closed bullish. So if we marked this candle, it would be good to take trades, and this trade would be valid for 1, 2, 3 weeks. This would be a good swing trade on gold for 3 weeks using the one candlestick strategy and this CRT model here. At the moment, we see that on the weekly chart, gold has created a CRT model already. So you can see that, let me just show you that so that we have a clear price action. You can see that this blue line here, which we drew for the CRT of the current monthly candle here, it also reaches and taps into this red candle's low. You can see, and then this green candle, last week's closed candle, it broke below that previous week's low, and then it closed bullish. It created a CRT model, and now we can mark that candle's close on top to that candle's low at the bottom like that, and then we can project this further and move this away so that is at the current week. So right now we can see that this model here is actually playing out. So this is the one candlestick tradable zone. Let me just make it weekly zone like that, weekly tradable zone, because of this CRT model that was formed. If you guys want to know more about the one candlestick strategy, I have so many videos on the channel. You can go and check them out. So what I am waiting for now is to go down on a lower time frame so that I can maybe look for trades for this weekly formation right here, right? But for the monthly one, I am not going to take any trades until the current monthly candle closes, if I am basing on the monthly chart. But for the weekly one, it has already created its CRT model, so we can look at taking short-term trades based on the weekly formation of the CRT model and the one candlestick strategy. And then this will be our target here, which will be the monthly red candles high that we are looking for the market to break. So this will be the target. So let's go to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, you can see here that this is now the weekly tradable zone that was created by that candle, which created a CRT on the weekly chart. And you can see that the market has been pulling back into it for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It has been pulling back inside for 4 days. And now we are just waiting for the market to push up from here to go higher. Based on those two time frames, the monthly and the weekly, we see that the market is preparing to start pushing up. Now, if we get an entry here, we can enter and hold that trade to this red line here, or to the next psychological level of 5,000 up here. That is what I am looking at. So what I will do is I am going to go down to a lower time frame, a really lower time frame, like the 1 hour chart, so that we can see if there are any entries. So on the 1 hour chart, this is the same zone from the weekly chart, right? That is if you are not going to wait for the monthly to close above this red line. If the monthly closes bullish and closes above this red line, it will be a super reversal on gold, which would create a long-term bullish market for gold. If it closes above this red line here, you're going to see that it will reach this 5,000 level, and it will also push up to this red line right here, which is the high of the previous red candle on the monthly chart. That very long candle with the highest volume, this is its high, and it's very close to the 5,500 psychological level. So this 5,500 can easily be achieved if the market reaches this red line. Based on the weekly tradable zone right here, which has already formed a CRT model, I'm just going to be waiting for the market to give me some confirmation. Like now here, if you add a moving average, this simple moving average I've added here, it's a 20 period, the simple moving average, or you can use EMA, doesn't matter. Okay, so here we can see that the market has given so many opportunities here already. We had the market break below the moving average, and the first candle broke above the moving average. So what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be looking for the candles that break above the moving average. Those are your entry candles. You can stack in trades here. Like from here, you can just start stacking in trades, right? Give it, like here, it would maybe stop us out on this one. If you used this previous low here as your stop loss, that would stop you out. But if you're using like the low, like down here, that would be more favorable for all the stop losses. You use this low, but that would give you a bad risk to reward. So you can use this, and then if you're stopped out here on the first trade, let's assume the first trade stopped us out here, because we're targeting this red line here, that would be a loss. But if you are trailing, it would still not be a loss, because this would give you a 1-to-1. So you trail your stop to break even. And then also here, when it broke above with this green candle, you just enter another trade here. Use the previous low as your stop loss, and then use that same line as take profit. You can see this one is still running, and then you can just keep on stacking in trades. Make sure you've calculated your total risk. If your total risk is, for example, 5%, divide that 5% 5 times, so that you have like 5 trades stacked in. So you use the same stop loss right there, and then use the same take profit like that. You just keep doing that every time the market breaks below the moving average and breaks above. Then you can add another trade. That is how you do stack your trades. You just keep on stacking them like that until you have a total of 5 trades, right? Like right now, this would be already 5 trades. If you add this one trade here, this would be 5 trades. That is based on the weekly CRT and the 1 candlestick strategy. You would have these trades running here. You'd be currently in drawdown, but the chance is very high that this market is going to continue going up like this. That is my analysis. That market is highly likely to go up to that red line. If it breaks above that red line by the end of this month here, okay, and maybe if it does something like this and maybe pulls back a little, then we'll look at the tradable zones on the daily and the weekly time frame to see what the tradable zones are looking like at that time, for us then to look for entries to continue to that psychological level of 5,000. And then if it breaks above 5,000 psychological level and maybe plays around it like this, we'll still look for entries to go up high to the next psychological levels, which are up here. The next target would be this red line right here, and that 5,000 psychological level right here. So guys, this is my analysis on gold and what I expect of gold. I am not 100% certain that this is going to happen, but I'm just giving you my insight on how I see gold based on the 1 candlestick strategy and psychological levels on gold. This is exactly how I trade gold, and I believe this is going to be of value to you. If you just get even the smallest part of this knowledge, it will help you in your trading. So guys, if you like such content, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, And also comment down below with your thoughts. What is your analysis? What is your side of the analysis? Comment down below, guys, so that we know what we are looking at. Thank you guys for your continuous support. Until next time, peace and out.